Hello, this is the setup for lab number 7, and one of the things that you must do initially is connect this special cable. And you can see down here that the cable connects to port 2 and port 1 from the Festo station. That then plugs into the Festo 8 connector. I'll follow it back so you see where it actually connects to. It's going to be removed from this Festo I/O box, and the cable actually comes from, you can see these two connectors over here. One of them is for the analog input and the other's for the digital. I'll point them out. One is there and the second one's over there. So a lot of students will sometimes make the mistake of disconnecting that end and connecting to here, but that's what has to be disconnected. And while I'm here, I want to point out the modules for each of the converters. This is the one that converts the RTD signal from 100 to 138.5 to 0 to 10 volts. The next module over is for the converting of the frequency from the flow sensor. The third module over is the one that converts the 4 to 20 from the level sensor to 0 to 10 volts out. Okay, let me point out some of the sensors. This one here is the level sensor. It's able to measure the level in the tank from a value, I'll try to focus in on that, of 300 millimeters down to the bottom of the tank at 0 millimeters. Okay, right here, B103, that's the pressure sensor, and it measures from 0 to 400 millibar. I don't know if I can see that in there, but it's B103. Right above that is an analog pressure sensor, and it measures from 0 to 1000 millibar. And 5.8 is about 400 millibar. So I'll point that out over there. So around there. So right now I don't have anything running. I'm running this HMI over on the screen. A little hard to see here, but I'm going to turn on the pump. Okay, I'm going to be in digital mode. Turn it on. Okay, now you can hear the pump running now, and it's picking up water from the bottom of the tank, flowing through the pump, up through here using the impeller. This is the flow sensor, and it's coming up this pipe, and it's not coming into here because that one's turned off, it's perpendicular, but it's flowing through here. This one stops it, this one stopped, so its only choice is up through the rotometer. And you can see right now that the rotometer is showing about 1 US gallon per minute, and the water's flowing through the top of that tank. Okay. Down at the bottom you'll see a float. It's in the up position right now. That float is S112. Okay, eventually, since this tank is empty now, you're going to hear that the pump is not going to be able to get any more water, which is right there, kind of sucking air at that time. So I'm going to open the ball valve. And this is the ball valve over here. You can see to operate the ball valve, okay, to operate the ball valve, it requires an electrical signal and a pneumatic signal. The pneumatics comes from down here. Okay, and I think you can see the pressure. The pressure should be around 2 bar. It's hard for me to see that right now. Okay. And I want to show you the ball valve operating, so I'll remove this. Okay. And it's going to be a little bit tough for me to move the controls and show you the ball valve, but I'll show you the current position. Right now you can see that it's the lower switch that's being closed. Okay, the cam is, let's see what you focus there. The cam is on the lower switch. I'll come over here and close the ball valve. Okay, you can see, sorry, I'm opening the ball valve. And you can see now the cam has moved to the upper position. Now water's pumping back into this tank. Okay, and you'll see the level going down. It's at 170 millimeters, 165. Okay, and it's way down. It's starting to raise, and you'll notice there's a float here. Right, the number's not written on there anymore, but I think it's S117. Well, these two items here are the electric heater, 1000 watts. This is the one that can heat water 1 liter, 1 degree Celsius in 4.2 seconds. This is the RTD, B104. So now that that floats in the upper position, I should be able to turn the heater on. Okay, it's on, it's heating. The HMI is showing me that. That little light comes on, indicating that it's heating the water. And you'll notice, okay, I'll stop the pump so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, but you'll notice kind of a film coming off that silver tube. That film is indicating that the element is on and the water is actually heating up.